It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll get a look here at Caleb Williams. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Bears and the Jets. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. And so good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson up here in the booth. You know, partner, sometimes teams get off to slow starts, and that's the case for these teams we're going to see here. Both under 500. Not critical yet, but you can't wait too long to try to get this thing turned around.
And I know it sounds crazy, Mike, but here we are, and it's only October. There's a long way to go. But this feels like a really important game, and I think that was the sense that both coaches told us all week when we had a chance to meet with them. They said, we're not trying to panic. We're not trying to put the cart before the horse, but we need to win, and we need to get back on these winning trends, because if we want to find ourselves in contention throughout the rest of what's a long NFL season, these early October games, you got to have them.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. Number 1 overall pick in 2016 leads them out, Greg. It's quarterback Jared Goff.
There's really no way around it, Mike. I mean, let's just call it what it is. This has been a disastrous start to their season thus far. I mean, they desperately need to get a win and change some of the energy in that building, because I can assure you, I've been there before. As these losses stack up, every day becomes more and more of a drag. And then all of a sudden you get that one big win and the spirits of the building just change overnight. They need that. Can today be that spark? Because if not, they're in for a long season. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Second and a yard. Slot man in motion right. That's to the right side. He's got Corley. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
Give up the middle with Hall. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
A throw left side taken in by Corley. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. keep him in the pocket, keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
One thing that was pretty evident when we had a chance to talk to him, Mike, is this guy, he just wasn't satisfied with his individual performance. They came away with the win, and that was great. But one area that seems to continue to hold him back is that he's predetermining where he goes with the ball. Not only did it lead to the 2 interceptions, but it leads to some missed opportunities as the play unfolds. He could have had more touchdown output if he would have just gotten off that first read and found the open man. He got away with it last week. He doesn't want to make a habit of trying to get away with it every week. He needs to clean that up, especially if he wants to come away with a win here today.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. They'll go again with Robinson. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty.
Still second down.
And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Throw right side, caught by Odunze. 13, pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run with Robinson. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Another run here for Robinson. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. They'll try to run for it with Robinson.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Flag on the field. Tevin Jenkins, the man called for the flag. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. On fourth down, here's Tory Taylor to punt for Chicago, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Jets offense ready to get going with their second possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They'll run with the former Badger Braylon Allen. A short gain there to about the 22. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. A give. Here's Hall. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but
Holding
let's check the call.
Still 2nd down.
In motion comes Andrews. They'll set up the screen to Hall. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
3rd and long. From the gun, it's Goff. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here's Jake Bailey now. And he'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Bears offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Here's Williams. This one out to Moore. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, it's Robinson. Here's Torrey Taylor now. He's on for the second time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. The Jets offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Here's Goff. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here's Goff. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield. Pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. On play action, Goff. A ball deep for the end zone. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Hall. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down. He's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Goff to throw. And that is incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. It's 2nd down.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase 1st downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
Holding offense. Still 2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd down, Goff. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
The Bears offense and running back Bijan Robinson headed back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play. Still searching for our first points of the half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. 2nd and 7. Moore going in motion. On the give, it's Robinson. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Offense. Still 2nd down.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
There's two big key pieces the way you want to evaluate quarterbacks in the NFL, Mike, is the first one, how do they operate on 3rd down? But the second one, how do they throw the ball when it's not a clean pocket? And you saw here, the ability to be on time and accurate through contact. That's what separates the good ones from the rest, and that was a big-time throw right there.
That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
Here we go, check. 19 check, 19 check. Check go.
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Jalen Thompson.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
That one taken in by Corley. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drives,
and he will score. Touchdown, Jets. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one skips the landing zone, goes all the way over the back line, so the ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Williams. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go now.
Throwing is Williams. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on 1st down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd. And now they find themselves in a critical 3rd down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
3rd and long. Here's Williams. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Here's the punter now. As this drive quickly stalled out, he's on to punch it away. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Jets offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They lead it here in the 2nd quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a 1st and 10. Throwing here is Goff. Quick throw here is complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now, Goff. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half. That's a 2nd charge timeout to Chicago.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
To throw is Goff. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The 1st half has come to an end.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get things started up at Ford Field in Detroit, where it was the Lions who were able to come away with the home victory. Justin Fields leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. From there, let's head off and check out a 2nd game. And they were winners in their ball game over the visiting Dallas Cowboys. The Rams are able to level their record at 3-3 with the victory. Finally, let's get to the desert to check on the Cardinals at home in Glendale. And things didn't work out for them as they fall to the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. Jalen Hurts leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. In the 1st half, it was the veteran quarterback Jared Goff who had command of the offense. His touchdown pass was the only score of the game thus far. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the 2nd half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Bears offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Now Williams. To the outside, that's caught by Hill. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down. Off play action. Here's Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
So often, my defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
To the goal line and in. Malachi Corley. Touchdown, New York. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Gibson now on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
It's always nice as an offense when you can get a lift from special teams, and that was truly a team effort. I mean, you can see it's great blocking that gave him the initial seam, and he took advantage of it. That was really well done.
He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They run over center with Robinson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Over the middle, that's Komet. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Now Robinson. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down. Run it here with Robinson. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. The Bears are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. Here now, second down and goal. One more time, it's Robinson. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal. They'll try to run with Robinson. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force fourth down.
What can you say about the effort of this defense, Mike? I mean, they find themselves backed up their heels on their own goal line. And not only do they come up with a big third down stop, they take them back for a loss. Brings up fourth down, and wow, they got a chance to make a huge goal line stand.
They'll try to run. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Val, you won.
Off the play fake. And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the call.
A play fake. Now Williams. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Komet. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion. The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. Toss right side to the tight end, Komet. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Great timing and anticipation. The second the tight end's head turned around, the quarterback put the ball on him. And now it's, hey, let's see who wants to tackle this big guy and bring him to the ground.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Komet. The Bears are going to have a 1st and goal. He's taken down at about the 8. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. They'll run with Robinson. And this one blown up. Good surge will drop him. A loss on the play back to the 9-yard line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and now it's 3rd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. And they'll get this only down to the 6-yard line. So for the moment, the defense with the stop as we get to 4th down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Chicago. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his first extra point miss of the season. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Jets offense ready to get back at it. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. On play action, Goff. He's going to air this one out for Jones. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here comes Allen. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple-possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Goff. Inside the 10, it is caught. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down. Goff to throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
This one caught at the 4. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, New York. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Goff has his offense ready for this 2-point try.
The Jets will line up for a 2-point conversion.
He'll look to throw. That'll be caught, and he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Tyler Scott. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll go right and find his running back. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you?
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Goff to throw. That's complete to his running back, Israel Abanikanda. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Offside, defense. That penalty is declined.
On the bootleg, it's Goff. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And he's into the end zone. Reese Hall. Touchdown, Jets. Point after try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Jets will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Gibson now on the return. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Sauce Gardner.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did. Walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. They'll go again with Hall. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's third down. Here's Goff. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. On now comes the punt team for the Jets. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. The Bears offense ready to see what they can do. They'll start out first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
That's complete. Some more on the right side. A pickup of 15 in the air. First down, Chicago. Williams. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. The Bears go ahead, take their third and final timeout.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head. The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game.
Got it. Ready? Track 60. Go.
Williams to throw on second down. He's going to look deep for Tyreek.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That one on target to Moore. And he will go all the way. DJ Moore Touchdown, Bears. On is Santos for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Bears are able to cut into the deficit.
Bears 15.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Illegal touching. Offense.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Jake Bailey in punt formation.
Came in nothing but them raps, the clothes on my back, them L-dogs, nothing but them blacks. The A, with a black man is debonair. I'm talking about a black man's heaven here. Shorty, we going where the destination is manifested. We learn how to collect reparations